What's up, everybody? It is your girl, Jab Queen Boxer, and we are back for yet another one. In professional boxing, some fights are for shiny belts, and others are for a place in history. For one Olympic hero with the key to her city, every fight is a step towards cementing a legacy. She's a champion, defined not just by her victories, but by her resilience in the face of incredible challenges. This is the story of Oshae Jones, her dominant rise in the boxing world, and her unyielding quest to become one of the greats. Oshae Jones' story doesn't start in a flashy arena, but on the south side of Toledo, Ohio. Growing up in a boxing family, her father took her to the Soul City Boxing Gym when she was just 10 years old to train alongside her brother, Arthur Jones III. She was inspired by the fire she saw in her brother, who she calls her favorite boxer. It was obvious right away she was a natural. Her amateur career was a highlight reel of victories. She racked up national titles from 2016 to 2018, completely dominating the U.S. boxing circuit. While climbing the ranks, she also briefly pursued her higher education at Canisius University, where she studied criminal justice. But she had her eyes on a bigger prize. In 2019, she made history by snagging the gold medal at the Pan American Games. This, this was a monumental win, as she became the first woman to ever win the welterweight division at the Games, which had just introduced 5 women's weight classes for the first time. Tuh. This historic win was just a warm up for the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. Representing the United States, Jones battled her way to a bronze medal. This wasn't just any medal, it made her the first female boxer from Ohio to stand on the Olympic podium for boxing. She had reached a peak most fighters only ever dreamed of, cementing her place as one of America's most exciting boxing stars. After achieving Olympic fame, a feat that marks the pinnacle for many athletes, Jones saw it as just another beginning. She turned professional, aiming to conquer a new, even steeper mountain. She made her pro debut on June 10th of 2022, wasting no time making a statement by securing a dominant unanimous decision victory over Sonia Drelin. The transition looked seamless. Her path forward, however, was about to be rocked with turbulence far outside the ring. Shortly after her triumph debut, she faced a deeply challenging legal issue stemming from a public incident in her hometown. The ordeal didn't just threaten her career, it tested her spirit in ways no boxing match ever could. The weight of the situation could have crushed anyone. But true champions are not defined by the absence of adversity. They're defined by how they respond to it. Instead of crumbling, Jones poured every ounce of her focus, frustration, and determination back into her first love, boxing. In a powerful, inspiring display of resilience, she stepped back into that ring with one goal in mind: a world title. On November 22nd, 2024, that moment had finally arrived. She faced the highly experienced and dangerous Femke Hermans in a grueling back and forth war. After 12 rounds of intense action, she emerged victorious in a tough split decision, capturing and coveted that IBF and IBO female superweight titles, baby. Becoming a world champion was the culmination of a lifelong dream. But for O'Shea Jones, it was just the beginning of a new chapter. With the belt came a target on her back, and she was determined to prove her reign was no fluke. It's often said the first title defense is the hardest fight of a champion's career, a test of whether they truly belong at the top. Less than a year after winning her belt, in July 2025, she faced that very test. Jones successfully defended her titles against the tough challenger, Elia Carneza, once again digging deep in another hard fought, punishing split decision victory. Her dominance, forged in the toughest of circumstances, is undeniable. Holding that prestige IBF world title and being ranked by respected outlets like BoxRec and WBA at the very top of the junior middleweight division, man, she has solidified her place among boxing's absolute elites. Yet while continuing her metric ascent in the ring, her fight for personal justice continues. Her brush with the law has inspired a new kind of fight, one for her reputation and her principles. This battle fueled her desire to stand for what she believes is right. And in August 2023, she filed a civil rights lawsuit to protect her name. This legal battle runs parallel to her career, showcasing a fighter who possesses the rare fortitude to wage war on two fronts. A champion who refuses to back down no matter what arena. Oshae Jones is more than a boxer. She's a world champion who takes on every opponent, whether in the ring or in life. And she does it with that same unyielding and unbreakable spirit. Her story is a powerful testament to a fighter who is defined not by the obstacles she faces, but by her relentless, inspiring drive to overcome them. With world titles already wrapped around her waist, and her sights now firmly set on an ultimate prize of becoming the undisputed champion at 154 pounds. Her ongoing journey is a masterclass in resilience. With every punch thrown and every challenge met, her legacy is being forged in real time. The legacy of a true champion through and through. Well, y'all, that was the sister Oshae Jones. And when I tell y'all she is a force to be reckoned with, she is a force to be reckoned with. She is holding on to those titles, baby, and daring somebody to come and take them from her. I love it. But that's all I have for y'all today, man. Until next time, y'all know what to do. Catch me on a panel, baby.